To locate the Drive feature on the PropStream mobile application, simply tap on the Drive icon located at the very bottom center. The first thing you'll note is if you'd like to record your drive that you're about to embark on in the next few moments. To do so, go ahead and tap on the On button or leave it under the Off option. Now, the first avenue for driving for dollars would be to set filters in Drive. This feature, very unique one, allows you to search up to a 50-mile radius from your current destination and look for a property other than just being physically distressed. For example, you can see here that my radius can be changed to a 5-mile radius. Once I have that apply, I can now use the same filters on the left-hand side that are located on the desktop version of PropStream. For example, within a 5-mile radius, I'm looking for a non-owner occupied property that's vacant. From there, I can select any of the quick list choices available. So for example, perhaps a high equity property that's non-owner occupied and vacant. I can apply certain property characteristics, such as property classifications, property types, bedrooms, bathrooms, building size, lot size, year built, home features, unit number range, school district, as well as whether the property is in an HOA or not in an HOA. The next category will be our MLS status. Here we can look for a property that's on or off market, look for certain MLS keywords that are on the description of that property, MLS listing date, the status the property is currently under on the market, days on market, listing amount, whether it was listed below market price, and the failed listing date. For this example, we'll do off market. The next filter would be the pre-foreclosure and bank-owned filter. This will allow you to stack whether that high equity property in this example is also under a notice of default, an auction, or even suppress. Maybe you don't want any pre-foreclosures in your high equity category. You do have recording dates, auction dates, opening bid amount, pre-foreclosure release date, and the default amount that you can specify as well. The next section would be the ownership info, which will allow you to apply years of ownership, the type of owner, the last sell date, last sell price, location of the owner, whether it's been transferred between family members, and any unknown sell dates as well. For the lien, bankruptcy, divorce status, this will allow you to stack whether this property is also has a lien, also has a bankruptcy, also has a divorce, or whether a lien was released at one point or a bankruptcy was dismissed at one point. You can specify the type of lien. You can suppress these records as well. This is for those that don't want to deal with these particular situations. We have the lien recording date, bankruptcy recording date, and the lien amount that can be adjusted, as well as the divorce filing date and the tax delinquent year. The last two variables are the valuation and equity info filter. This will allow you to specify an estimated value, estimated rental income, growth over a period of time, up to 2 years, estimated equity by dollar amount, estimated equity by percentage, loan to value ratio, as well as the assessed total value. And finally, the mortgage information. This will let you identify any properties that have up to 4 loan positions. You can specify the open mortgage remaining balance, the first loan to current value by percentage, the first loan to current value by equity dollar amount, whether the property was once bought in cash or exclude those records, whether the property is currently free and clear or exclude those records, or if you would like to include seller carryback notes or exclude those notes as well. Finally, you'll simply hit apply at the very bottom. We will take your filters and populate all the properties within that radius that fit that specific criteria. At this point, you can zoom out on your map to locate and identify those properties that fit your criteria. From there, you'll be able to tap on your results located below get to the details of the property, analyze the situation through the property details, run comps to get a value of the property, look at the opportunity to see if it's worth your time or not. And then at this point, we can skip trace the property, get a phone number, get an email, hopefully make contact same day, send postcards, purchase documents, or even get directions to drive to that property. Now, at the very bottom, you will see the duration, the distance you've traveled, and the stops that you've made. You'll also have the ability to edit your search filters. And finally, you can hit end, in which you'll be prompted, if you didn't do it for the beginning, to save your drive. To do so, go ahead and tap on that and name that drive, followed by save. Now, the other avenue when it comes to driving for dollars in the PropStream mobile app is the Just Drive feature. This feature simply will show you your exact route that you're taking in real time. The idea with this is that you're technically freestyling your driving for dollars. So what we'll do is allow you to record yourself taking your routes. And the idea is that while you're driving, you'll be able to utilize our map to zoom in next to the property, tap it to get the details of the property. Now, this is just a brief description of the property. And from here, we can hit the heart button and save that property. Or if we feel that we have enough time, a sufficient amount of time, we can actually tap on details and get into the details of the property and analyze that property. Another avenue, rather than tapping and seeing the description or going into the details and viewing the details of the property, if you're just on the go, you can tap and hold, and that will just save the property and put it in your favorites folder. That way you can just drive right by really quick. And at the very bottom, you'll see your duration, the distance, how many stops, and you'll have the ability to end your drive, which again, if you didn't save it or instruct us to record it at the very beginning, you'll now have the opportunity to save your drive, name it what you like, and end your drive. Now, for those that do save your drive, they will be located in the More section under the Mobile Activity Drive Log. This is where we will store all the saved drives that you've taken or all the recorded drives that you've processed. And you'll be able to see the last 24 hours, the last 7 days, the last 30 days, or all of the recorded drives that you've done in the past. And from here, you can select on any one of them, view the distance traveled, the time, and the stops made along the way. For more videos, please make sure to go to the More section, tap on the Help video. Thank you for watching.